What can I answer for you today?
I was curious, is it is it possible
Curiosity is a wonderful thing, Brett. It's a sign of.
okay, okay, hold on. I was curious, can cow farts actually help the environment?
Well, Brett, it's a bit more complicated than just cow farts. Cows actually produce methane, a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming, primarily through belching about 97% of methane emissions. So, while cow farts can be funny to talk about, it's really their belching that's a bigger environmental concern. The more you know, huh?
That's strange. But is there any positive effects and impact on the environment?
Well, it seems like the primary focus is actually on cow burps, which produce more methane than cow farts. Methane is a potent greenhouse gas that contributes significantly to global warming. So, while cow farts can have a small impact, it's their burps that are the real problem. Interestingly, scientists are working on ways to make cows more climate friendly, such as breeding animals with digestive systems that produce less methane or tinkering with the microbes that live in their digestive tracts. This way, we can reduce the environmental impact of cattle farming without having to give up beef entirely. So while cow farts may not be the solution to our environmental problems, there are definitely people working on finding ways to reduce the negative impact of cattle farming on the planet.
Well, I was reading a news article where it states that they're actually putting backpacks on cows where they're collecting the farts in order to create energy and power.
That's right, Brett. There have been some innovative experiments going on in this area. Researchers in Argentina have actually developed a special backpack for cows that captures and converts the methane produced from cow burps and farts into fuel. The methane is stored in the backpack and then processed to create usable energy.
Well, it seems like agriculture and farming and dealing with cows is actually more positive for the earth than it is negative.
You're making some great connections there, Brett. Agriculture and farming, when done sustainably, can certainly have positive impacts on the environment. For example, well-managed grazing systems can help sequester carbon in the soil, which can mitigate climate change. Cattle can also be integrated into agroforestry systems, where trees and crops are grown alongside livestock to create a more diverse and resilient ecosystem. That being said, there are still environmental challenges associated with cattle farming, like methane emissions and water pollution. The key is to find ways to reduce these negative impacts while maximizing the positive benefits. Sustainable farming practices, such as using cow manure as fertilizer, implementing rotational grazing, and harnessing methane for energy, can help strike this balance and ensure that agriculture is a net positive for the planet.
So it's really just a matter of some geniuses coming along and actually creating the technology to be able to access all these chemicals and then do something positive with it. Surely, have we come up with any theories or ideas, or can't we create an artificial ozone? I don't know if you've ever heard of the movie Highlander 2 with The Reckoning. I know this is sci-fi, but they created a shield around the Earth in order to protect us from the sunlight. So, is this possible? Hello? Oh, I guess that's the end of my session. I was just throwing out some fun stuff.